Haha! Hello, my hearties. A very good afternoon to you. It's just me, Scotty McClue, and I thought I'd pop up just to say a quick hi to every single one of you. Lovely to see you, of course, and a very, very warm welcome. Make sure you tell everybody that we're live. Tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10 to tell 10, and say McClue's live. We're 17 minutes past midday, and 17 minutes past midday on Monday. What about that? I can tell you. Come and join us. We'll have a quick chat, just a few minutes, pop up and see what's happening with everybody. Lovely to have you with us. I say Katie's just joined us. Lovely to have you with us, Katie. And thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. And Long-Tailed Sally. Long-Tailed Sally. What a fabulous handle that is. We love that. Hi, says Katie. Hi, Katie. Hope you're okay. And a big dinky do to you from Scotty McClue. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Make sure everybody knows. So get sharing and get following as soon as you possibly can. Very, very important. Now, who else have we got? Seville's just joined us. And Mr. Uno. Mr. Uno. How lovely to have you with us, and a big dinky do, I say to you. Now, this is an amazing time to pop up because everybody is really, really, really busy. But you can always manage just a few minutes for old McClue. I can tell you that. So there we have it, and that's marvellous. We haven't popped up before like this before, so it's a bit of an experiment. An experiment, I tell you. Karma's, lovely to have you with us. Karma's Hitman. I love that. There's Judith. Dinky-doo, Judith. Thank you for coming and joining us. There's, now let me get this right. Sorsha. Sorsha. Have I got that right? Scotty, I hope you're well, my friend. I am indeed, Sorsha. Lovely to have you with us, and dinky-doo. Morty says, hello, hello. Hello, hello, Morty. Thank you for joining us. This is just amazing, guys. This is a huge event because, as you know, Scotty McClue, First Lord of the Internet, hashtag FlowTie, the one-stop broadcaster, been about for 40 years on television and radio, and here we are on the TikTok. And boy, do we love it. I can't tell you. There's Doug joining us, Dinky-Doo Doug, and Mad Stevie. Mad Stevie, that's amazing. Follow as soon as you come on, guys. Tell us where you're watching from, because that makes it even far more interesting. Sorsha is how you pronounce it. It's Freedom in Gaelic. I know. Yes. Sorsha Alba. There we are. Good day from Australia. But Sorsha, is that not how I did it? Did I not do it right? Good day from Australia. Good day. Thoughts on Derry? Well, we love Derry, don't we? I can't tell you. Or, depending on your point of view, London Derry. There we go. Do you live in Edinburgh? No, I don't live in Edinburgh now. I used to live just outside Edinburgh in East Lothian. How beautiful was that? Elin and Donald are coming. Yes, Joker, absolutely. Scotty, how wonderful to see you again. You're keeping well. I am Damien, and thank you so much for coming and joining us. This is just amazing. Fantastic stuff. There we are. Tell us where you're watching from, guys. Good morning from Isabella in Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. We say hi, Isabella. Dinky-doo. Guys, get following as soon as you can. Everybody on TikTok should follow Scotty McClue. It just makes sense. Have you retired from being a teacher? I'm sort of semi-retired, Rehan, I can tell you. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. There we go. Thomas Dinky-doo, I've just had a lovely gift. That's amazing. Get following, guys, and get tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on your screens. We want to see how high we can get the likes. And I actually remember you've got to beat 41,000. I'm watching from Stamford in Lincolnshire. How beautiful. Stamford Bridge. Yes, the Battle of Stamford Bridge. Am I right? 1218? Have I got that right? I don't know. But there we are. How lovely to have you with us. And does that mean you're not very far from Peterborough? Have I got that right as well? So there you are. Do you remember me? Yes, Rehan, of course, yes. Absolutely, I tell you. So there we go. Now then, who have we got here? Let's just get rid of this guy here. Hang on, guys. Just getting rid of a dafty, pretending he's from TikTok. He's blocked. Gone. There we are. Fantastic. Right, there you are. Remember, if we get any halfwits, they have to go. We haven't time to waste for dafties. This is a big thing. This is much, much bigger. This is TikTok's top talk show. Yes, absolutely. Fantastic. Now, who else have we got here? I can tell you. Hello from Fraserburgh, Free the Broch, Regan. How lovely to have you with us, Free the Broch. We're having lunch with Scotty today. So there you go. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. Hi, it's John in Newcastle. Well, John, how lovely to have you with us, Free Newcastle, eh? That's the stuff, I tell you, from Wallsend. Are you free Wallsend? Or are you by any chance free Jesmondine? Jesmondine, eh? There we go. Fantastic. So we've got somebody from the Broch, Fraserburgh, and we've got John in Newcastle. We've just had a gentleman in Australia, and we've had somebody from Puerto Rico as well. Is that not just a beautiful way to do TikTok, guys? And remember, we're always free at the point of delivery. If you're ever feeling flush, you can stick a red rose into that little goal there. But tap, tap, tappity tap, 2,500 likes already. We need to beat 41,000 if we're going to do the big one. Okay? But everybody get following. Jasper, thank you for following. Jasper is an absolute top man. He's just followed Scotty McClue on TikTok. And that's the way to do it, I tell you. Right, who else have we got here? Thank you, Jasper. There we go. Peterborough is 20 minutes away. Hang on. Here's a guy called Termination who's about to get terminated. Bye. There we go. Absolutely. If we get an idiot on, guys, we just have to block them. Scotty will always teach people no matter what he does in life. Cyberspace. What a beautiful, beautiful thing to say. Yes, amazing. It's very important, actually, because I'm learning all the time. And if I'm learning all the time, then it's only right that I teach other people what I've just been taught. Do you see how it goes? Peterborough's 20 minutes away. Damien, how good am I? Now, that wasn't bad, was it? What about the date for the Battle of Stamford Bridge? What did I say, 12/18? Have I got that right or wrong? I think there's an 8 in it. Greetings from Bolton. We love Bolton. I just popped up Fred Dibnah interview on the YouTube channel. So, guys, always have a look at Scotty McClue's YouTube channel. You'll see the URL for it up in the bio. Just tap that and subscribe big time. Afternoon, Scotty, the wonderful Colin Hogg. How lovely to have you with us. I tell you, I salute you, sir. Have I got that right? Yes, be prepared. So there we are. Are you the guy who phones Super Scoreboard? No, I'm the guy that used to do the phone-in, but not for Super Scoreboard. You see, I did the phone-in on Scott FM, but on Radio Clyde, I did the Clyde Cayley. Aha! You see, I'm not just an athlete, you know. Afternoon, Scotty from Bonnybridge. The Bonnybrig. We love it. Bonnybrig. I tell you, follow us as soon as you can. Jacqueline, thank you so much for following Scotty McClue. What a very sensible, clever thing to do. Top lady. Jacqueline's a top lady. Don't forget it. Fit like Faye Keith. Ken, he went through Keith in the summer. I've got to tell you a story, Ken? Who's your do's anyway? You chaffing awa up in Keith there. Lovely part of the world. Well, a friend of mine, he was on holiday in Morocco, and he and his pal were lying on the beach. And he turned over, he was getting his back tanned with the sun. He turned over and he looked up at the clear blue sky, and he said, "My, but they're getting a fine day for the Keith show." We love Keith. Keith's one of these places that when you go through what you think's the main village, it's not really, is it? if you happen to take a quick swatch to your right, if you're going out of Keith towards Aberdeen, and if you took a swatch to your left, if you're heading towards Elgin, then you would see Keith, am I right? Right up the main street. Fantastic. Dinky-doo, Chris. Lovely to have you with us, and fantastic to hear from you. How are you doing? We need freedom of speech, and we need accountable for all prime ministers. Yes, indeed, Jasper. Yes. Should I have gone into politics? I used to get invited regularly. In fact, even people now say, would you not even consider it, Scotty? All that sort of idea. That looks funny, that lit there. I don't know why. A wee dark bit. Yes, very strange. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Where's your bonnet? My bonnet is about somewhere. I was in a rush and I didn't have time to get the bonnet, but it is about somewhere, guys. Dinky-doo, Scotty, what's your chat today? Well, Darren, you know my chat. Busy. Lots to talk about. Guys, we're at 5,700 likes. Now, the figure to beat is 41,000 likes in 1 hour. I could not believe it. Huge. So there we are. So if you can do some likes, tremendous. Get following, though. Follow. There's Rossi's followed. Thank you, Rossi. Dinky-doo, says Chris. St. Ninians, yes, we love it. I tell you. Scotty loves Brexit. Well, I didn't, John Joe, as you know. But at the moment, I think we probably are better. I mean, we've paid 250 billion. Now, I know that's not a lot of money to you, John Joe, but we've squandered 250 billion of our British taxpayers' money on Brexit. So we might as well stay out the new, because your problem with Europe has become too politicised. Lyle's followed us. Thank you, Lyle. I tell you. Right, Chris, don't be spamming me now, or we'll have to mute you. Do you know much about Loch Gilpid, Alfie? I've been going to Loch Gilpid since I was born. I think I was about 3 days old when I first was taken to Loch Gilpid. Yes, Ken Portalach Street and the main street, beautiful. And I remember the Portalachs. Yes, Colonel Malcolm. Scotty, what's your take on the dystopian future for the UK under Labour government? We need shot of dystopia, and we need to get into utopia, abundance. Get money back to the people, cut the taxes, all that stuff. Oh, we need more pain. We've had pain since I was born, right? I never remember a government saying, guys, it's time for abundance, and the people will benefit from us. Never ever heard it in my pockets. Oh, a recession. Oh, we're going to have to put up the interest rates. Oh, we're going to have to put your bills up so we're pals, get more money. Nah, I'm not falling for it, I tell you. Greetings from Keith in the northeast of Scotland. There, John Joe McGonigal, he seems like a big Tory. No, you've got that 100% wrong. I am apolitical, not at all bothered about politics, not interested, all that stuff, apolitical. I am, however, interested in the economy. There we are, I tell you. Now then, said, I think we'll have to say bye to you. Guys, can everybody shout goodbye to said? Bye-bye, said. Bye-bye, son. Bye-bye, said. Let's not have another one. Go on. There we are. That's the end of him, I can tell you. So there we have it. Now, who else have we got? Hey, Mr. McClue. Right, Chris, I'm going to have to mute you, lad, because I like you, but I'm going to mute you because you're spamming me. There we go. We've had to mute Chris. What a shame. Mute account. Right, that's it. Okay, cookie. all right, Scotty. Oh, yes, we're absolutely fine. I tell you that, Garth. Coming of lunch with Scotty, guys. It's just gone 12:30, 12:32, and I thought I'd pop up and say hi to every single one of you. Thank you for all your beautiful red roses and for all your likes. We're at 8,200 likes. So can everybody get tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. Jasper says, Scotland is a beautiful place for the holidays, especially the Highlands. Stunning. Garth's asking, what's for lunch? I might have soup. What kind of soup, Garth? I'm going to boil up a little bit of cabbage and I'll drink the cabbage water with a little pepper. Yes. Favourite movie, says Devon? Oh, it's got to be Tunes of Glory. Or what about The Fourth Protocol? If you want top movies, go on to Scotty McClue's YouTube channel and you can choose your movie from the ones I've chosen for you. www.youtube.com/Scotty McClue. Yes, thank you. Bam me up, Scotty. Oh, beam me up. Sorry, I beg your pardon. I thought you said bam me up. We love it. What's up, Uncle? Nothing's up, nephew. I can tell you. Garth is from Armlock. Garth Armlock. We love it. Out in Glasgow there. What a lovely part of the world. A lentil soup with a slice of Mother's Pride plain breed. Garth, stop. You can't beat it. Probably one of my favourite dishes. A nice lentil soup. Made from a ham bone and lots of lentils. Oh, yes. And a wee slice of the plain bread. Do you ever toast the bread? Or do you ever dunk your bread? There we are. Defo, says Stevie. Defo. I can't tell you. So there we go. Remember, guys, never scroll, never troll. No spamming allowed, just a couple of times and that's it. Ham ribs is the day. How lovely. I've just seen a UFO in Bonnybridge. Now, do tell me this, Mr. Blind Crazy Horse. If you were the captain of a UFO, why would you go to Bonnybridge? Is it the UFO capital of the world? You know? I tell you, Scottish eggs are lovely. They taste gorgeous. Did you mean Scotch eggs or just Scottish eggs? Guys, has everybody followed? We need loads and loads of followers. We need everybody to start following. If you're feeling flush, I'll take a red rose off you. There we are, but you never, ever have to. You've got the number 3 gifter badge, I tell you, with haggis in them. Haggis balls. And my mum used to listen to you on the radio years ago. There was always somebody phoning in. There was Blind Crazy Horse. Winston Churchill, says Gaz. Now, Winston Churchill was 150 yesterday. I mean, sadly, he's gone. But go on to Scotty McClue's YouTube channel and watch The Gathering Storm. All right? If you're feeling flush, happy Monday, Scotty. Dinky-doo, happy Monday. I tell you, Scottish water is lush. I haven't got my normal General Sup water with me. I've had to rush a bit, but it is lush. You're quite right, I tell you. Emma's just followed us. Bless you, Emma. What a fabulous thing to do. Guys, the best thing you can ever do on TikTok is follow Scotty McClue, because if you've got access to TikTok, we're up at 8,700 likes. Can everybody start tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on their screen? Bonnybridge was the capital of UFO spotting. It used to drive you mad. So do the UFOs land near to Bonnybridge? You know, and a lot of the UFOs in Edinburgh. I'm just checking. So what's TikTok? John Joe McGonigal. You're on it, Lala. Yes. John Joe, you're not the sharpest tool in the box, are you? Top man. There we go. Yes, you're a wee bit on the steady side. Yes, that's you. Slow and steady. Aidan, join us as soon as you can. Lovely to have you with us. Get following, guys. Everybody should follow Scotty McClue. We're having a quick lunch with Scotty. That's what it's about. We might even pop up later. Afternoon for 5, Scotty, for your fellow Scotty. They're real. I'm not of this earth. Some are hardback engineered. Emma says, I think you used to be a teacher. I had quite possible, Emma. Quite possible, I tell you. There we are. Lacey's just joined us. How lovely is that? Guys, see when you're coming on, tell us where you're watching from. Very, very important. And get following as soon as you possibly can. Now then, who we got here? Yes, indeed. KLM, lovely to have you with us. Edinburgh. Free Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Watching from Ireland. John Joe, we love Ireland. Yes, I could tell you every blade of grass in Ireland. Inverness, KLM, the Schnecky. I can remember being at Dalcross Airport, and the flight was actually KLM. What about that? Oliver's from Cumbria. Whereabouts, Oliver? We don't need your address, we just need to know roughly, because I'm a big Cumbrian man. Watching from Neilston, says Emma. Oh, Neilstown, near to Borhead in East Renfrewshire. What a lovely part of the world that is. And you're not far away from Uplomoor. I tell you, how lovely. Neilston. Keswick. Oh, I love Keswick. I used to go down to Words by the Water at the Century Theatre. And I can remember when the Century Theatre was, effectively, it was a big caravan. So I'm absolutely delighted. Beautiful theatre. What's your thoughts on England still occupying Ireland 400 years after colonising it? DM, you're not up to speed. England colonised Ireland about 800 years ago, not 400 years ago, you know. And so Ireland was actually English. You know, it was English. And then, of course, things moved on. You know your history. Oh, John Joe, of course. I know my history. It's very important, you know. So I tell you, was that before the Vikings? Well, no, you had the old Celts. You see, I don't know why Irish people are against the British monarchy. Well, I know that seems a silly thing to say. Oh, come on, Scotty. No, but the thing is, the monarchy originated in Ireland. So if you go back now, I've had huge arguments with top journalists about this. No, I didn't. No. Your first Scottish monarchy was the 800s. And I think, grow up. You go back 2,347 years, you'll get the ancestors of Ree, right? So Ree, standing for royal, was your first Celtic king. Right away, way back. So everybody's there. It was the 700s, not the 800s. Sean South, you're right. It could actually go back to the 1200s. See, the Normans were in Ireland. So you're going back to, effectively, 1066. So everybody's had a bit of a go. There were Murray MacDonald from Ardrishig. How lovely to have you with us. How's Ardrishig today? It'll be beautiful. And do you know, Ardrishig's always beautiful regardless. See, when I was a wee boy, never mind your car park in the tune and all that stuff, the town, the village was two-sided, doubled right up. Lovely, lovely shops. The chemist sold everything. One side was the chemist, the other side was newspapers, books, fancy goods, toys, you name it. Everything was for sale there. Beach balls, buckets and spades for the beach. Tremendous. There's lots of lovely things. The canal was going like crazy. The canal, fantastic, I tell you. So there, if you're in Ardrishig, go over to the flats above the shops in the main street, and you'll see a space in the middle. right, when you can go through to the back of the shops. If you go through there, you'll see a wee set of stone steps. My grandfather put these in. Our governments have lied to you all. We're not alone. We've never been alone in our solar system. Well, I think governments panic a wee bit about the aliens. The Anchor Hotel, the restaurants. Yes, the Anchor had petrol pumps when I was wee. So I think it was National. Yes, that's right. The lovely Livingstons had the Anchor. Yes, absolutely. And it was next to the chemist. You had restaurants, you had tea rooms. You had lovely pubs. You had the cafe, of course, which I would imagine still there, the Ritz. Fantastic. Lovely. I tell you. Will World War III begin next year? I doubt it, John Joe, because Mr. Trump is heading back to the White House, and he will just put a stop to it. He'll put a stop to all the nonsense. Remember, America's suffered dreadfully in the last 4 years between the Trump presidencies. So there you are. St. Andrews, Cameron. We love St. Andrews. I've got a picture of me aged 3 on the beach. I came running up. I went into the water. You'll know, you'll understand this one. Into the water on the beach. So the South Beach, you call it. And a wave just came and splashed me. And I ran up to my mum in floods saying, I got drowned. And I've still got a photo of that. Yes, peace and goodwill to all. Thank you, John Joe. The Ritz Cafe. Oh, wow. I used to have, I don't know what you called them. You got a glass of cream soda and a couple of scoops of ice cream in it. There we go. Ardrishig was boom time. It was a great holiday spot. Everybody loved it, and then you would go down to Tarbert as well. All the yachts would be in. The yachts would come up from Tarbert. They would go through the canal and away out to the Tobermory race. Hello from Ochterarder. Do you know, Ross, I haven't been in Ochterarder for a time. An ice cream float, yes. And we used to have a bus came from the Stag Garage in Lochgilpin and took us into the pictures. We used to push the bus to get it started. Bigfoot can appear and disappear. Yes, like a magic shape. I tell you. Hello from Clydebank, mate. Sarge, lovely to have you with us. From Clydebank, we love it. You're a bank, eh? Ken. Get following, guys, as soon as you can. Very, very important. I need another 50 followers right now. You'll all be going back to work. It's 1:45. Oh, my goodness me. Cameron, thank you for following. Guys, Saji, thanks for following. Appreciated. Hello, Scotty. How's yourself? Big deal. Dinky do. Better for seeing you. I'm from Kilmarnock, Scotty. What a lovely place to come from. I can remember Kilmarnock was boom time as well. This is why Scotland should be independent, guys. Rebuild the economy. Margaret Thatcher was an excellent politician, but she wrecked Scotland. Scotty, you aren't looking good. Are you okay? I'm not bad. I haven't been well in the past, so that's probably why. How come you haven't got the blue tick? I'll need to get it. Do you have to pay for it? Terrifying. There we go. Terrifying. What is Jasper? Follow us, guys, as soon as you possibly can. Lovely to have you with us. There's Stephen as well. Dinky do. Now, who have we got here? Scotty, do you like immigrants? I like everyone. If they're bringing something to the country. Dinky do, Scotty. Good afternoon, Scotty. No work for me today. I'm just back for your halls. Lanzarote. Do you know, I got a chance to go and broadcast in Lanzarote. I should have gone. How many world records do you hold? I really just hold the world record for telephone calls to a radio station. 460,000 in 1 week. And I don't think that's ever been bettered for a single programme. One programme on a week. And it shorted out the network for Central Scotland. Scotty, you were my teacher, John. How lovely. Say dinky do. Dinky do to Mansour. How? There we go. I remember I said to a lady, I could teach you to speak North American Native Indian in 3 weeks. And she said, how? I said, you're picking it up already. I tell you. What radio station was it? Well, big deal. Where were you listening from? Because I've been on 35 radio stations. I think you have to apply to TikTok for the blue tick. Aha! Scottish independence makes me sad. You voted against it. No. Not you. No, some voted against it. Scotland didn't vote against it. Just over half voted against it. And that was because the loyalists, the unionists, didn't want to lose the crown. So there you go. So that's why you're sad. What's your thoughts on the right honourable gentleman? Oh, I don't give thoughts on individuals. You don't need to go to the Himalayas to see Bigfoot. It's here in Britain. Is that a condition? You've been on the radio stations before. That's right. I recognise your voice. Well, big deal. Whereabouts? Which one? Are you a nationalist? Well, I think it's quite a strong word, a nationalist, but I would like to see Scotland financially independent. In other words, scrap the Barnett formula, vastly unfair, grossly unfair. Scotland heavily subsidises the UK £75 billion a year. Now, we could do with that money back in Scotland. Now, we get 28 billion of our own money back, and Westminster markets that to the UK by saying, well, we've just given Scotland more money. What they've actually done is given you back your pocket money. So it's like you giving your granny or your Auntie Fanny all your wages, and she gives you back a tenner to get your refreshment. So there you are. So when you say, are you a nationalist, only a fool would not be a nationalist at the moment. But they try you see, what we've got is unionist media, and they try to make everybody look extreme for just wanting to run their own affairs. Would you ever start a podcast? John Joe, you need to tell me more about this. You'll have to forgive my ignorance. I know you're used to it. But I don't know the difference between a podcast and kind of what I do anyway. If you go to my YouTube channel, okay, you've got the vision, but you don't need to look at me. What I would do with all Scottie McClue stuff on the YouTube channel and the TikTok, set it running and you can walk away and do your housework, do your high dusting. Yes. The vow and the pound fiasco. Yeah, Gypsy Jack. Lies. In other words, lies. I honestly can't put it into place where I was when I heard you. I most definitely have. Big deal, you will have. I'm known to 2 billion people. I know you'll laugh your head off, but it's true. 2 billion have heard of Scottie McClue. Got to remember, we're just coming up 30 years next week since I came to Scot FM. Yes, indeed. So if you're in Scotland, then that's the one. Didn't you know, Scotty, can disappear and appear like magic. True facts, true story. It's all about the money. Well, you're absolutely correct, Sammy. It's a little bit sad that it's all about the money, because you can't eat money, but it can get you a refreshment or a meal or something like that. And if you follow the money, you'll never go wrong. I mean, I come from a background, my first job was in finance and banking with a B. So there you are. Now, I'm loving your magic. Nessie, what a lovely thing to say. How lovely to have you. We're loving having you with us, Nessie. Somebody was asking where my bonnet is. I don't know. I've got a hat somewhere if you want a hat. There we go. Love Scotland. Oh, Sammy, everybody loves Scotland. Nessie's just sent me a heart me. One of my dearest friends, he was a very senior gentleman, and his wife was Nessie. I think, is it short for Agnes? Are you ready for Christmas? Well, Amy, are we ever ready for Christmas? You know what I'm saying? Or does it just appear? It seems like no time since we had Christmas. And now we're back again. Guys, has everybody followed Scotty McClue? I've got 10,200 likes. We're trying to beat 41,000. Can everybody go tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap? Who sent me red roses? You're very, very kind. Nessie, you've got a gifter badge here for your huge, huge generosity. And Gypsy Jack, no, I'm living by Loch Ness. I know Loch Ness fine. Can remember saying to the bus driver on the way back from Fort William, we're going from Fort William to Elgin. And I said, you know, once you get off Loch Ness, the roads are just different. And he went, well, they're a lot straighter. He said, if you've got rock on one side and water on the other, you're kind of limited. Lovely comment. I tug and ruined the loch there. I believe in the Loch Ness Monster after what I've seen real Bigfoot in England. Is Bigfoot a condition or is it a creature? I tell you, somebody was telling me the other day that we've been told whoppers and the dinosaurs don't really exist. Has anybody heard that one? For everyone had a terrifying experience of Bigfoot. What happened, Jasper? You know, we were having a chat with Fred Flintstone and Barney. Some appeared and went, Ella says, best drama teacher I've ever had. What a legend. Ella, you're very, very kind. So there we are. I like my students to do well. There we are. Fantastic. Did you watch the Alex Salmon Memorial Service, Gypsy Jack? Every second of it, and it was outstanding. All that was slightly strange. There was some just totally disrespectful woman. I don't know what she was thinking. Outside, over at the barriers, screaming at the mourners and the family as they were getting out of their cars. Oh. She's screaming. How very weird, I tell you. Morning, Lord Duke of Dundee. Dinky do, Onion Baji. Guys, Onion Baji is in Australia. So there we are. Do you know it's 4 minutes, 6 minutes to 1, 5 to 1, sorry. 5 minutes to 1, I can't believe it. How crazy is that? Guys, get following as soon as you possibly can. So I watched every bit of the service. I thought it was just wonderful. I mean, the lovely Alistair Fraser and the lady, what was her name? Was it Haas on the cello? Alistair Fraser on the fiddle. Wonderful Hamish Moore on the pipes. You know, it was just the choir of St. Giles. Beautifully directed. The minister, lovely prayers and thoughts. Terrific eulogies, lovely one from Alex Nice. You know, he was a terrific man. He's one of the finest politicians we've ever had. And what was lovely, there was very senior figures from the Conservative Party and the Labour Party. And no doubt every party there would be somebody there, because they were personal friends of Alex as well. A wonderful character. And he always had time for you. I used to meet him when he came into the radio stations. You know,
I used to listen to you on the radio.
Donna, what are you talking about?
I used to listen to you on the radio.
I didn't know. I heard a funny wee noise and I thought, who's that? I must have tapped you.
Yeah, you did.
How lovely. I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all, not at all.
Oh, this is just amazing, absolutely. And where are you from, Donna?
I'm from Glasgow. I stay in Lochwinnock.
Oh, I love Lochwinnock, fantastic. I took Lorraine Road one night and ended up in Kilbirnie. I was trying to get to Largs. Was I on the right track?
No.
I thought not. And you've only got a 50% chance of getting it wrong.
Yeah.
And I managed. Well, we love you in Lochwinnock, and we say thank you for joining us.
No problem, no problem.
And you take great care of yourself. Dinky do.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a lovely lady. So there we are. That's amazing. I must have just tapped her name and she came on and had a wee chat there. Well, it's a real shame that Nicola and him had a serious fallout. Gypsy Jack, I thought that the other day. You should never, ever, ever, ever get to that stage with somebody when you can't turn up at their funeral or their service, you know. It was a pleasure speaking with you, Donna D. It was an absolute privilege talking to you. So there we are. Barry Dinky Doo, I say to you. Now, who else have we got? Follow me as soon as you possibly can. We've a lot to get on with today. And a lot of you are beginning back to what now? Just coming up to 1 o'clock. Are you a smart schoolboy? Well, I have an IQ of 164. I have 2 degrees and several other bits and pieces, but that's no help to you if you can't go on the radio and talk sense. You know what I'm saying to you? There were Nicola, was it Janie Godley's funeral? Good. I saw Janie's funeral as well, going down the Royal Mile. And on the side, Frank, get the door, on the side of the hearse. Then my dad just quit his job as a taxi driver because everybody kept talking behind his back. I absolutely love that. That is beautiful. People are talking behind my back. Well, I gave up my job as a comedian because people were just laughing at me. You know? So did I. Absolutely brilliant. Gypsy Jack, it was an amazing service and very fitting for Alex. If 2 vegans fall out, does that mean they're having a beef? Well, yes. I'm not shocked that people laughed at you, MJ Spin. That is very kind of you. There we are. I was a stand-up comedian, but I was asked to sit down. Who's the man in the photo behind you, Scotty? That's actually Lord Reith the Labrador. Can you see him? Most beautiful dog. Look at the shine on him. And he was big. He was never fat, but he was just big. Big Labrador dog. And he never left my side, never missed a radio show. He used to come into the studio and sleep under the desk. Do you remember Kings Park? Yes, of course I do, Reno. Fantastic. Incredible. Now, what else have we got here? So there you are. The Labrador's gone now, but that's his graduation. And I just put the hood on for him. MJ Spin says he's dead. Yes, he is. He passed away, but he was 13, and then along came Lord Clyde, and Lord Clyde was 14 and a half. So there you go. I tell you. Right, have we all followed, guys? I've got 11,400 likes. You guys have been busy. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. That's what's been going on here. Incredible. Russell's just joined us. Lovely to have you with us. The wonderful Richard Tanner is with me as well. And Dinky Doo, I say to you. There we go. Fantastic. Very kind. Guys, thank you for all these likes. 11,500. 11,500 likes for Scotty McClue. How lovely are you guys? Thank you. Always get following, guys. If you haven't followed, click follow right now. Because if you've got a TikTok account, you should be following Scotty McClue. It makes complete and utter sense, I tell you. Now, who else have we got? Is this a good time? Should we do a lunchtime pop-up? I've never ever done this before. Come on the TikTok at lunchtime. Who's the coolest person in the hospital? Says Peaky Blinders. Who's the coolest person in the hospital? The ultrasound guy. I love it. Woo! The ultrasound guy. I once got into a taxi. I said, "Could you take us up to the hospital?" He said, "It's just there. I'll no charge you." I said, "Oh no, that's no fair." A shout out for Big Ryan, please. Ryan, a big shout out to you. I tell you, lol, says Peaky Blinders. Lol, lol, I say to you. Lol. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I can tell you, lol. There we go. How do we do it? We do. Is that it? We do lol. Whoa! Somebody just sent me a hat and mustache. Because I mustache eventually. What's the time? Wait to see, guys. What's the time? Oh! We've got a few minutes left. A shout out to Naya. Naya, dinky doo, Naya. There we are. Big shout out to Naya from everybody here at TikTok from Scotty McClue. 12,300 likes. Guys, we never ever ask for anything, but if you're feeling flush, I'll take a red rose off you. There's a wee goal there. So if you're feeling flush, and we've got tap, tap, tappity, tap, 12,400 likes. Oh, sorry, update time, 12,500 likes. Is that amazing? How you doing, Scotty? Great defender, dinky do. Peaky Blinders, thank you for my red rose. You're very, very kind. Peaky Blinders, guys, has just sent me a red rose. Is that not beautiful? And thank you very much for all your kindness and for your gifts and for thinking about me. Finlay has shared the live. Beautiful thing to do, Finlay. Share the lives. Get following Scotty McClue. Follow, follow. Connor's followed. David's just followed. Thank you, guys. What a top thing to do. Manchester United has reposted. We all love you, sir. Oh, Peaky Blinders, thank you so much. You're very, very kind. So there we go. Who have we got here? Oops, says Struan. Oops, Struan Dinky Doo. Thank you very much. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. Very, very important. And share. And shout out to all your pals. I'm watching Scotty McClue on TikTok. Yeah? Excellent. My cat stepped on my keyboard. Oh, Struan, don't worry. I think the cats know what they're doing. I don't think that's just an accident. Well, I hope he's not had an accident on the keyboard, because that's not good for the notes. Are you taking notes? I tell you. I can remember when I was working in Yorkshire, I went down to the local supermarket, and one of the local schools had a brass band outside. It was Christmas, and they were playing carols. And he put on, what was the carol? Christians awake, salute the happy morn. And that goes something like, da ra ra dee, da dee 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 dee. Right? That's how it goes. And the band started to play it. Henry says, your eyes are beautiful. I thank you, Henry. And maybe he's talking to the cat. And I remember they played it. And he said, stop. And then it was obviously Broad Yorkshire. The conductor goes, right, we don't do that one, because you don't know notes. Scotty McClue, a good Glenocchian and a Morton supporter, absolute legend of a man. FSG. Mon the ton. There we go. How fantastic is that? And I'm proud to be a branch of the green oak tree. Oops, my toilet stepped on my mum. Yes, watch that. There we are. You don't want a toilet stepping on you, because it would leave an imprint of the seat. Is mum okay? Yes, absolutely. Louise, thank you, Louise has just joined us. How lovely to have you with us, Louise. Get following, guys, as soon as you possibly can. We need big, big, big followers. We should have 1 million followers, but we've only got 30,000. Now, what I don't understand, millions and millions and millions have watched the TikToks. All the wee videos, tot it up, millions, but only 30,000 followers. Is it something I've said? I tell you. Now, humans just joined us on Page. How are you? How are you, says Dump. I'm fine, Dump. How are you? How are you? Are you all right, Lala? Follow us as soon as you can. Thank you, Toby. What a lovely thing to do. Scotty, Kevin, how nice to see you. Have a nice day, bro. You too, bro. Stay fabulous. Hashtag stay fabulous. All right. Now, Jenny, how very silly of you to think I would say that. So what I'll do is I'll give you a lifetime ban, right, for trying to get Scotty to say something silly. We've had to say bye-bye to Jenny. All right, that's the thing. Now, who else have we got here? Guys, you've got to remember I've been around broadcast for 40 years. So it's very silly to lose your opportunity to join me by just being silly. Yes. Trying to trip me up. I love your energy, says Paige. Oh, Paige, dinky doo. It's so lovely to have you with us. Stay fabulous. Hashtag stay fabulous. You can't troll Scotty. Kevin, you never troll, you never scroll. That's the motto. On here, fantastic. You need to scroll to find me. There's Shaz. Shaz, thank you for following. Kevin, thank you for your lovely gifts. What an absolute top man. Very kind. We're up to 13 red roses and 13,100 likes. All you beautiful people. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. I need another 15 followers this lunchtime. Dinky doo, how are you, Scotty McClure? Well, amazing. Paige, thank you for following. So very kind of you. There we go. You'll never regret following Scotty McClure. Everybody should automatically follow Scotty McClure as they come on, because it's TikTok's top talk show. Try saying that. See how you go. Hello, my lovely. Hope you're having a great day. Lovely to see you, and thank you very much. No one should gift anyone on TikTok as begging. Tom, it's not begging at all. So you've got that 100% wrong. It's lovely that people can show their appreciation of somebody they like on TikTok. All right? So there's no begging, nothing like that at all. So you've got that 100% wrong, Tom. Put it out of your head and don't be silly. Scotty, you're not going back on radio. We need more like you. Kevin, I know we should be on national radio. No, Tom, it's not begging at all. It's kindness. So there you are. It's maybe something you need to think about. Don't disrespect Scotty. He's a good guy, says Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. You're very kind. Paige says, Tom, I don't think it's begging. People have their own free will to choose to gift who they want. Paige, you are 100% correct. Tom is 100% wrong. That means there's 200% between you and Tom. So there are. Gypsy Jack says, Tom, do one. Guys, do we think Tom should do one? I tell you, for being silly. This is fun. Don't tell me it's not fun. No, because I won't believe you. Paige is agreeing. Yes, absolutely. No, Kevin's agreeing with Paige. So there we have it. How amazing is that? Cullen Henry's just joined us. Are you a Skeenoch, Cullen Henry? Are you from the Isle of Skye? Oh, join my team. And thank you very much. Dinky Doo Scotty says the Duff. Shout out to the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards out in the rain. We salute the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards. Well, fantastic. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So lovely to have everybody with us. Guys, I'm just looking at the time. I can't believe it. I said I'll pop up for a couple of minutes. How long do you think we've been up? 50 Wait a minute. Good vibes from Scotty, always cheers me up. Thank you, Kevin. You cheer us all up. Jordan's just followed. Thank you, Jordan. Very kind of you. Wait till I see 55 minutes, guys. 55 minutes. Seems like a minute. Somebody was telling me, they said, you know, Scotty, you're a wonderful replacement for the lunchtime news, because all it does is depress us, and all you do is cheer us up. Isn't that lovely? I don't know. Just follow us, guys, as you can. There's Reese. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Reese. Of course, that was the regimental march of the Gordon Highlanders. It was. It was Cock of the North, the cheesy Gordons. Yeah, I tell you, my father was a Cameron Highlander in the days when it was the Queen's own Cameron Highlanders, and he was a piper. So that's where I get all that. So what, Toby, what's your regimental march? And I'll hum it to you. I'd love you to read the news. It'd be fantastic. Well, Kevin, if you ever look down through all the TikTok videos, you'll see me reading the news 40 years ago. Reading news on ITV 40 years ago. Amazing. There we are. And I'm only 39, so I don't know how I managed it. Holly has just joined us. Lovely to have you with us, Holly, and Dinky Doo. I tell you. Can I have 12 more followers right now? So can 12 of you just follow me? Hi, can you say hi to my friend Josie? Yes, I can, Holly. The news is crazy this week. Everything happens down here. So there we go. Alex, we'll have to say cheerio to you. Cheerio, can I have to shout cheerio to Alex for being silly? Bye, Alex. Have a nice life. Okay, he's gone. Finley's just shared the live. Thank you, Finley. So, guys, can I have another 11 followers, please? But you'll need to be quick. The regimental march of the RAF regiment. There we are. Can you give me an interesting fact about World War II for a project, please? Yes. Ireland was neutral and was run by a guy called Eamon de Valera. And Ireland said it wouldn't be prepared to help Britain, but, because it was neutral, that's why, no bad feeling or anything, just neutral. But what they did do was de Valera allowed the BBC to reroute all the communications via Ireland. And Churchill wrote to de Valera and said, you could not have done more for us had you been on our side. Yeah? And of course, de Valera couldn't blow his trumpet because that had to remain, undercover for that time. The RAF Regimental March is Holyrood. That's my favourite march, Holyrood. Now, how do we start it again? Holyrood. Yes, I know it. I was humming it recently. I'm just trying to think it will come back to me with a bit of luck. Holyrood. Beautiful march. There we are. And that's the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards Regimental March. How amazing is that? Holyrood. Yes, I have it. I even have it with all the music there. Look at all the stuff. Whoa. And we've got it. Great tune, fantastic. You ever thought about going in a quiz show? Reese, I don't know how well I do. I tell you. Holyrood. What age are you, son? Well, we don't know because I'm a time traveller, so I could be a million. I've got to go. I love you all so much. Take care. Dinky Doo.